Hey everybody, I'm Alabama Boss. Welcome to another episode of Uncurrent Events. Americans are already jealous of Spain's work ethic. We don't get no afternoon siestas. But this guy is straight up legend. This worker was able to clock into work in the morning, go home, and go back at the end of the day to clock out. Is he the first to think of such a brilliant idea? No. But the kicker is this motherfucker did it for 10 years before anyone caught on. Oh, and his salary was about $80,000 a year. Get this man a trophy. This is what dreams are made of. He was a government worker, which is no surprise, but it appears he will also not face charges. So what exactly did he do with his free time as he was at work? Not too much, just run a men's brothel out of his home. Yeah, double badassery. Freaking Einstein here. Look, I got it pretty good. I get to drink beer, blow shit up, do cool things. But if I didn't even have to get out of bed, 80 grand a year to do nothing, and then you just go ahead and start a brothel on top of that? He probably made more to brothel. I know there's more money in being a pimp than there is working for the government. Okay, now on to my weekly public service announcement. Dumbass people have been reusing condoms. Yeah, you heard me right. Condoms. So much that the CDC has had to issue a statement. Are you f***ing kidding me right now? The CDC has to issue a statement urging people not to reuse or wash condoms. Here's my PSA. One and done, folks. And if you're at the house and you're using one, don't flush it down the toilet because it'll clog up your septic tank. There's the only thing you should know about condoms. Don't wash them out. Don't put bleach in them. There's nothing you can do with them except blow them up and tie them to people's antennas or with them one time. That's it. I had to bring this one up because, I'm a beer connoisseur in training. You can now buy beer made from the essence of hot underwear models. The title pretty much sums this up. A craft brewing company has devised a way to make beer from the vaginal lactic acid of hot underwear models. Jesus. All right, let's go back up just a second. This was in the news 2 years ago, but apparently it's now on the market. Now, how did this pass with the FDA when kids can barely do a lemonade stand that won't get shut down by someone citing a health code violation? But I'm sorry to say, for all you sickos that want to try the panty beer out there, you got to travel to taste it. The only place you can get the Tootsie Beer is Polish city of Katowice. This is over the line. Completely over the line. What's next, sweaty balls? Then we'll just move into sweaty assholes. Then under tit sweat? What's next? It's just going to get worse and worse. Do not allow this. Somebody stop it, boycott it, and look, you're only encouraging weirdos to do things that they shouldn't do. This is proof that taking two great things and putting them together does not always work. Now here's one for those who will always be young at heart. 3 old-ass German dudes snuck out of their nursing home beds to go to the Wacken Open Air Metal Festival. They were reported missing and found banging at the world's biggest heavy metal festival. This is f***ing great. A police spokesman said they were disoriented and dazed. No shit. They're old in a nursing home. They snuck out. They're at a heavy metal concert. They were like, fuck this, man. Let's get out of here. There's a heavy metal concert. Let's go bang our head. And who knows what they done. I bet they done some Molly. I bet they done Molly. Oh, I bet they done a bunch of it. If they got in any trouble, I'm pissed. I'm going to be so pissed. These are heroes of mine. If I'm lucky enough to be old enough to be in a nursing home and I get a chance, I hope I'm able to sneak out and go to a strip club, to a bar, a music festival, ride go-karts, anything. Kudos to them. Ha-ya-ha, whatever you want to say. Good job, guys. Do it again next year. There's been an uptick of carjackings going on right here in Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, they happen all over the city in the U.S., but I have a bone to pick with these teenage jackasses. 2 recent carjackings were foiled because they took the keys, got in the driver's seat, tried to get away, and realized, damn, it's a manual. So they jump out and flee. This goes to show you what kind of losers we are raising right now. Learn to drive a stick. That's why I get great deals on used cars, because I go, hey, I want to see every car in the lot that's a manual. And he'll be like, oh, really? You can drive a manual? Here, let me show you this one. I'll knock $1,000 off. They can't sell them, motherfuckers. Nobody can drive them. It's just like these kids that can't read clocks anymore. I'm telling y'all, when this the fan, everybody is if you're young. You millennials, you can't drive a stick. You can't tell time on a watch. You can't read a compass. You can't do anything simple. How the hell do you expect to be a car thief? Do you goddamn. Look, I get it. Everything is being made easier, automatic. Just like Miranda Lambert's song. I love Miranda Lambert. If I could give any advice, go out there. If you have a child, not a 4-year-old, but a teenager, teach them how to drive a stick, because at some point in their life, they may need to know how to drive a stick. But if your child is prone to breaking and entering or stealing shit, maybe don't teach them, because, keep them out of trouble. Well, here we go again with another video game craze where apparently people seem to think that kids are spending too much time on the game Fortnite. No shit. This is no shocker. Nobody's surprised here. It's a huge game. Kids love it. They play it for hours. I'm a Fortnite fan. I play the shit out of it. I'll admit it. I don't care to admit that. I don't really play the Battle Royale. I play the Save the World version, and I'm pretty much a boss at that. But for the ones that do all the dancing, and the kids got to have the orange juice and the hype and all these other dances, so there is this guy that says, hey, these kids are not getting enough physical activity because they're playing the game too much. So he started a class where parents can bring their kids that are sitting around all the time playing the game and learn to do the dances. In return, they get physical activity. To weigh in on this subject, I brought in gaming expert Montgomery Brown.
Someone say video games? Hey, I'm all about physical activity, especially for gamers, because you really don't get enough. And it does help improve your gaming, because, better body, better mind, better gaming. No, it's not. All right, but do you know what's a better investment than dancing?
A lot of things.
Well, yeah, but a tutor that actually teaches your kids how to play the game, not just to dance in it.
No.
Yeah, so if your kid's a complete noob, but if you want them to get better, if you want them to get scholarship money for esports, yep, then you can hire a video game tutor.
What does it cost?
I think it's around $20 an hour.
What?
Yep.
Oh, this is bad. These are parents that are probably West Coast parents. West Coast parents don't like seeing their kids be losers. In the South, we're pretty much like, hey, accept it. You're gonna suck at a lot of things in life.
Might as well enjoy it.
Yeah, if you're gonna suck it good. Well, I appreciate your gaming expertise, and as always, thank you for stopping by.
Oh, well, my pleasure, and just say video games 3 times and I will appear.
Yes. Well, that's all I got this week for On Current Events. I'm Alabama Boss. Y'all have a good one.